I just sat here and listened to an hour of garbage. Few of you guys in the first Seth the Programmer video I did, responding to Clyde's exposure video about Seth the Programmer and the Keem stream. You guys wanted my opinion on his apology video that he uploaded 3 days ago, and I just watched it, okay? And I can't wait to go work out because it's a bunch of crap, and I'm going to use that crap as fuel. First off, that whole stream, all I heard was self-loathing and trying to compare your demons to Keemstar's demons and some of the other guys that you named in your stream, especially the Doxer guy, or the fuck his name was. Then you try to sit there and try to say, because you know you're a master manipulator, you try to sit there and say that this isn't what Clyde meant. So I'm going to correct what Clyde said. I always tell people, and this is the way I always do myself, whatever you say to me, that's what you meant. I'm not going to sit there and try to say you're beating around the bush. If you legitimately have a problem with me and then you say what you said, then that's the way I'm going to take it. And if I say something back, that's what the fuck I meant. And I'm pretty sure everything that Clyde said, that's what Clyde meant. And Clyde, I hope that you're working on your mental health as well. Okay, because your video seemed like a cry for fucking help. And it seemed like you wasn't a man. You wasn't taking accountability for you being manipulated by another man. That's just, I understand why you did what you did, but in the same sense, anyone that's a grown-ass individual that let another grown-ass individual manipulate them to do what they want to do because you fear a retaliation or you fear his fans turning on you, you have a fucking problem. And when you come on these platforms and you put yourself on these platforms, you shouldn't let your community, or anyone for that matter, dictate your content or how you feel about you. You know what I mean? Like, you are your own individual. So for you to bow down to Seth because you didn't want to lose followings and YouTube is how you pay your bills, hey man, if you ain't making it on YouTube, go get you a fucking job. Be a man. Just be a fucking man. But back to Seth. But I hope you're getting some mental health help. Then you sit around here, you talked about Keemstar ain't worth being trusted. You brought up the etiquette shit, like all this shit. You brought up old interviews and shit to try to prove you wasn't a pedophile. Let me tell you something, man. The shit that Clyde exposed on you, and then you went on Keem stream, and the shit you said on Keem stream confirms that you knew how old that girl was, and you were going to pursue trying to fuck that young motherfucker. I'm going to call it the way I see it. See, this is what happens when you let your fame on YouTube, just ask EDP. When you let your fame on YouTube go to your fucking head. Oh, I ain't gonna be caught. I ain't gonna be caught. Yes, I know you guys don't like it, but even with Geekdom, that shit he did on Twitter with that lesbian broad, because he's Geekdom. I got 700-some-thousand followers, man, bitch. And everybody know you really, everybody know who I am, so I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. YouTubers do that. Matter of fact, a lot of influencers do that. When they get too big, or they think that they can't be brought down, it's coming in Hollywood. It's coming when a person get a lot of fame and they think that they are above the law and that they won't be able to get brought down if they do something. This is what happens. Look at, well, Bill Cosby kind of hung himself, but just look at history. Look at history. Your fame can drive you to do stupid shit. And that's what happened to you, Seth. You preyed on the weak. That's why you surrounded yourself with weak individuals in your Discord and shit. And you bullied and you picked. And a lot of that stems from your childhood because you didn't get your ass beat when you was a child. I'm just going to call it what I said. See, or you got bullied as a child and so you grew up trying to be a bully. And ain't no one punched you in the fucking face yet to snap you back down to reality. And then you want to bring up mental health. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. See this cap? I'm a disabled vet. But on my cap, I say dysfunctional vet. Leave me alone. That's a play on words. Us vets know what that means. Let me show you something, motherfucker. You want to talk about mental health problems? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. The VA send me shit all the time. Cause I got more than that of this motherfucker. I need to get that old tree out here. My class A's back there. I gotta do something with my class. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait a minute. Just I know something. Oh, that's my caps. What the fuck? How did they get over there? Like somebody been in my shit. But yeah, I ain't gonna add none of this shit. My class A's back there hiding, getting dusty and dirty. Fuck up, man. I'll show y'all my class A's one day. You have no idea about mental health. Okay? I suffer from combat-related post-traumatic stress, but I make no excuses about my actions. Every time I done something because I wanted to fucking do it. And yes, people can say, well, you being traumatized plays a part in it. Yeah, it does to some extent. But if I go off of my emotions every day, I'll be in a mental hospital. There are some days where I want to smack every fucking stupid motherfucker out there. Or if I see something on TV that reminds me of Iraq, my anxiety and a lot of shit starts to bother me, but you have to know how to ground. You have to know how to do things. The meds gonna only get you so fucking far. Then the body gets used to those fucking meds up there. And if you don't want to do the work up here, you're gonna stay stuck. I have a disease that ain't gonna go nowhere. I got post-traumatic stress for the rest of my fucking life. But there's no excuse. You try, man, I'm talking to I've been talking to a therapist for over 10 years. You know they always tell me? You have to do the work. And when I finally put that in my fucking head, shit started to make a little bit more sense. When people are actually traumatized, it fucks their lives up. Almost a year or two, I ain't laying in bed with my motherfucking wife. I was probably gonna break a fucking neck in my sleep, having nightmares. I didn't want to be around my kids alone because I was afraid I might flip the fuck out because of what I seen in the combat zone. Like, there's a lot of shit that when a trauma is exposed to you, it fucks with you. But over time, you learn to adapt. And then you learn to cope. And then you move the fuck on. I have months, anniversary dates that come around from the combat zone that even though I don't want to think about it, the body remembers what you went through. So then your mind gets on it. And then I'm not going to talk about my trumps. The point I'm trying to make is this. To use that as a fucking crutch is bullshit. It's bullshit. I guarantee you have no idea the horror that some of us combat vets and people in the real world have seen compared to the shit that you're talking about. I guarantee you ain't have your battle buddy's brain splat hit you in your fucking face. Right? I guarantee you ain't watch innocent kids get slaughtered in the combat zone. And I guarantee you wasn't now on patrol, fucking bombs going around your motherfucking ass, and you watching grown men cry and beg and plead and telling their superiors and telling their sergeants and shit to tell my wife I died of men. You have no idea about fucking traumas. That's just an excuse. There's some shit go through my head, man, and make you want to commit suicide. You trying to use that as a way of wanting somebody to feel sorry for you. Are you kidding me? The generation behind my era is fucking sad. And I fought for your freedoms. A lot of us did. And this is what you do? This is what you I got mental health, man. That's bullshit. And then you on here trying to make amends and trying to tell people not to be mad at other people and trying to get people to work with you again. You done tarnish your image, man. All this shit that came out on you was long overdue. That's factual evidence, my guy. That's factual fucking evidence, okay? That's what that is. Anytime you upload a video on YouTube or any platform, that's evidence to convict you down the fucking line. Like, if I start doing some real fucked up shit that I said I'd never do, and I'm live on camera doing fucked up shit, and then people is downloading my videos and using it as a compilation video to prove that I said I wouldn't do some fucked up shit and I did it, that right there can be used as evidence as he's a liar, he can't be trusted. My whole image is tarnished. And that's what happened to you. You were in them discords, you were down talking to all those people, picking fun and fucking with Clyde and everybody else, swatting motherfucking people, fucking talking to underage girls and all that evidence that people collected, like Clyde and shit, when they finally got tired of your shit, they unloaded on your ass. Clyde fucked you worse than what EDP fucked himself. How you doing? Internet poop hole 445, internet pedo, everyday pedo 445. That's exactly what happened. That's what happened. I don't care if you delete videos, not, man. The moment you do, the moment, if somebody's really out to get you or just don't like you, the moment you upload something, they're going to download it. There are people that I ain't seen on TV in years from the Weather Channel. I'm talking about when I was a kid. I'm giving you an example. People had VHSs back then recording the Weather Channel. Some of these meteorologists now that have been hemmed up in shit, or where the guys are at now, meteorologists at now, shit popping all up on social media because there's people recorded that shit way back in the day. How you think all these Jerry Springer clips get uploaded? Besides him uploading them himself. People who's either your fans or your enemies is going to download your shit and keep. I know that people download some of my shit because some of my shit been re-uploaded on other people's channels. And I'm okay with that. That's not a problem. But you can't come over here and try to act like that you didn't do what you did. Yeah, that's evidence, motherfucker. That's just like seeing them black cops in Memphis that beat Tyree Nichols to death. They said they didn't do it. The camera said otherwise. So all I'm going to say is, man, that apology, them comments, look at these comments. I left you one, but look at these comments. I mean, they roasting the fuck out of you. The likes, the dislikes, all that shit. And then you want to sit and act like that you didn't do what you did trying. You see, you did what I like to call the Greg Doucette method. Or the Donald Trump method. Went on an hour-long tirade and didn't say nothing. You didn't prove no evidence to dispute the shit that was brought up on to prove the type of person that you is. All you did was blah, 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 my feelings, blah, 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 Clyde feelings, and blah, blah, blah. But you didn't actually dispute the current evidence. You brought up very old shit about other people's shit that exposed your ass and try to bring up their dirt to try to cover up your fucking dirt or try to compare their dirt to your dirt and make it, which Keemstar dirt kind of make your dirt look like shit, but still, doesn't matter. It's about you. It's not about Keemstar. It's not about Clyde. It's not about Pat God. It ain't about none other one of those guys you try to throw in the bus. It's about your motherfucking ass. And so you did the Greg Doucette method or the Donald Trump method. Talked about other shit that didn't matter about the main reason, just get views on that channel. And then you finally at the end sit there and say that you're sorry and that you ain't a pedophile and that you want to make amends, that you and Clyde, you work. You wasted an hour. You could have said that in 2 fucking minutes. The manly thing you do say, you know what? This the manly thing. Now I'm done with this video. You know what? I did it. Yes, I confess. I fucked up. I'm sorry. You should have did the Liver King approach. Just Liver King. Came on and just admitted it. And left it fucking alone. People probably would have respected you more, even though your image would have been tarnished and fathers like me would want their kids around you ever again until they were legally grown. But still, that would have made you a man, man. That's all this trying to go around the bush and blame everybody else. That's bitchism shit. And nobody want to work with me, but you know, that's bitchism shit. Nobody care about that. Why you do what you did? Why you try to talk to underage girls and shit? That's what the fuck we want to know. We don't care about what nobody will work with me. I didn't write my own anime. Yeah, I wrote my own anime. Oh yeah, then you said that you the anime king of Dragon Ball and all them other animes you named. I thought the creators were the experts, motherfucker. How you gonna try to tell Akira Toriyama about Dragon Ball? Bitch, he wrote Dragon Ball and Hunter x Hunter and all them other goddamn shows, Bleach and shit. How you gonna tell Tate Kubo about Bleach when he wrote the shit? You the expert. You just somebody that reviews the shit and give your opinion. You ain't no fucking expert. Ain't nobody here an anime expert. If you ain't writing the shit and actually putting the shit in manga and actually writing the shit for the company or whatever, you ain't the expert. You don't know shit. You just somebody that read the shit and give your analysis. You a reviewer, motherfucker. That's an ego thing right there. I'm older than you. I've been watching Dragon Ball longer than you and Bleach and all that other shit. But they don't make me no motherfucking expert. Because I don't power scale. So power scale is some shit that you came up with, make you an expert. Well, I heard it. The ego with this one is bigger. I thought Geetham had an ego problem. Hell no. No, you make Geetham look like a saint. That's for real. Anyway, take some time off YouTube and really work on your mental health, motherfucker. Work on your mental health. That's what you need to do. Work on that. Like, for real, for real. Work on that. Fix yourself. Address yourself. Be honest with yourself, and then shit will work out for you. Until then, though, just go in and hide and shut the fuck up. That'd be your best option. Tony Hughes this shit right now. Shut the fuck up. Y'all have a good, man. I'm out. Peace.